Love to receive Christmas cards, especially if you can't make it home for the holidays. News Channel 11's Karen Jenkins has the story of how a Christmas card to a soldier overseas led to something much more than just being pen pals.
It was Christmas 1965, and for Army Specialist Luther Sonny Miller, it was no white Christmas. It was a hot, sandy one in Vietnam.
The Cameron was an island off the coast of Vietnam. It was nothing but sand.
But soon a Christmas card came his way. It not only brightened his day, it changed his life.
You're going through cards that say, to an American serviceman, to an American serviceman. And then you get to one and there it says Luther Miller, and you look at the return address and it says Telford, Tennessee. Where is Telford, Tennessee?
Telford, Tennessee was the home of then 21-year-old Kay Miller. Miller, who attended Telford Methodist Church, had an assignment from her Sunday school teacher involving sending Christmas cards to soldiers.
She brought the list in and gave each one of us 5 names. And so I put my address in each one, and he's the only one that wrote back and thanked me.
Sonny not only thanked Kay for the card, but he asked if she was married.
If she was married, I didn't want to cause any trouble between her and her husband or her boyfriend. But if you're not, I'd like to write.
And so for 2 years, letters went from Telford, Tennessee to Vietnam and back. Did you start to worry about him?
Well, not all that much until the letter stopped.
Sonny was fine, but he had suddenly been shipped back to the States, to Oklahoma, and it was 2 months before he was able to make contact. He hitchhiked from the Sooner State to Tennessee for their first face-to-face meeting and a proposal.
He asked me to marry him that night. And I said, well, I think we need to get to know each other a little bit better, you know.
But on the next leave, they did marry, and that was 56 years ago. They both agree it's taken more than romantic love to make their marriage work. It's taken divine intervention.
He'll tell you that he was a kind of a booger first years that we were married, but he came to know the Lord, and it's been a completely turnaround.
And all of these Christmases later, the story of their love is one that Sonny is happy to repeat.
I love to tell it because I always tell people that I tried to do what Paul tells us to do. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loveth the church and gave his life for her.
In Johnson City, I'm Karen Jenkins, News Channel 11.